Hello everybody, today we're going to be playing some Plague Inc. Now, I already started. We infected Madagascar with a disease known as retro rash. So yeah, we're just going to be playing Plague Inc. Try to end the world. So I have a strategic move. Okay. So all I do is upgrade transmission, and then I start upgrading the symptoms. Sorry about that. So first thing, we're going to affect this air, because most people travel through air. But since this is Madagascar, the only way to travel is through water, and nobody knows because it's in Madagascar. Livestock is another way to affect it, but we're going to try to get boats. So how much does the boat cost? 10 DNA points. Okay, so we're going to just get those. We have 24 people infected. Now 25. Now let's go ahead and buy the good old water. So now soon we'll get water traveling through. We infected over 100 people now so far. Now let's go ahead and travel through insects. And then soon livestock. So I'm gonna try to infect this small country first, because no one will really suspect it. But we have thousands infected. I don't know how much population in Madagascar there is yet. 20 million, 22 million. Everything is usual. No one's really noticing anything. But they're getting infected. But they don't know. And we're gonna affect Australia. That's gonna be the first thing we're gonna affect. That means we'll get 2 DNA bubbles, but still no cure because there's nothing going on. No symptoms are happening. Only transportation is going around. I think since we have Australia, we'll have more people coming in and coming out sick. upgrade the animals. That would be huge because the animals travel around a lot. So if we get them, can affect forests, and people go through forests, get infected. And when this stuff starts to happen, we're gonna devolve it for about a day. They have a rash, and they're like, oh, well, let's go. Because we don't want any people noticing. So almost all of Madagascar is basically poison. Now, since we did that, we might want to get an ability to protect us from drug resistance because Australia's up to medication stuff. Australia's not really doing bad, but now we got into Europe. So we've gotten so far to Europe and Oceania. Now we've gotten to finally Africa, which should be an easier way to get through more countries. But since there's no symptoms going around, still nobody knows. So once by the time we affect the world, then yeah, all Madagascar's population is oops. Yep, all Madagascar's population is gone. Well, not gone, but infected. I'll be right back, guys. Gonna pause the game. I'll be right back. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so far it's been happening. So we have 4 countries infected. Oh, so we got some no longer exist people, which is the 75 people no longer exist from a natural disaster. Shut up, chair, stop creaking. So I think we got, yep, New Guinea infected. So there's 5 countries now. We're doing super good. Alright, what? Okay. So we'll go through livestock. That would be big for us. That means a lot of livestock get infected that will travel through, including food. Basically, livestock is just food. Oops. Connect. Okay. And a tsunami hit or a tornado, I think. No, earthquake hit. A lot of people just randomly started coughing. Let's get that out of here. So what the plan is to infect most of the world, then use the symptoms to take out the rest of the world. And infect the rest of the world. We already have some people who don't exist. And soon when we get blood and animals, how much is animals? The birth was 16. I guess gotta wait till we hit 16. Survey storm, strike Sudan. More non-people existed. We have over 1,000 people who no longer exist, but not from the disease. Let's get more research or genetic hardening so the cure cannot go and it'll take longer. So let's see, survived the infection. Got Japan, East Africa, Iran, the Middle East, Russia, New Guinea, Australia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. We finally affected America. A lot more countries are getting infected because of the livestock, which is affecting everyone's eating. So it's easy for them to get infected. Now we have enough to get the birds. Now it's about to go crazy. Bam, evolve. It's about to go crazy. So all the birds are most likely in Africa, on this side of the earth, Africa, Asia, and Russia and stuff. All those stuff. and less on America and South America and Mexico. Less on that side, but more on the other side where most of Pangaea's islands stick together. So, yeah, most of these countries are going to get affected because most of the birds are over there. Let's go ahead and save that. Then we get rodent, which should allow it to spread more the New York area and more the big population area. That's where most of the little rodents will be at. Yeah. And then we need to make our abilities, and we need to make our stuff cold, so that it can go to Greenland. So we're doing better than HIV. That's big. That's saying something big. So now, let's go by cold resistance. Then how much is heat resistant now? 14. So we have 1,000,000 affected. So now we have one more ability to get, which is the heat resistance. Then we need to get the bacterial resistant. Make sure those are maxed out. So then there will be no big cure for trying to find out. That there will be no big cure on how other diseases can stop this disease. There's more people infected. There are more people infected with a common cold every day. We'll get more people infected than the common cold will get infected. And we have more people than the common cold's ever got. That's something good too. now right here, we're gonna buy more cold resistance. So soon we'll be able to get Greenland so it doesn't freeze every time someone goes to Greenland. We have a lot of the world infected, so it will give us a lot of points, and this is where we just upgrade our abilities. We'll get up heat now, so hotter countries will be done over with. We'll get them, they'll start burning. And colder countries, we'll get them. And soon, we will be able to get the ultimate power of... Well, more people no longer exist. Well, we will get the power. The power to be the ultimate succeeder. We'll get the power to destroy lands. We'll get the power to do anything. I mean, any physical thing on Earth. Now we've done it. Boom. Now nothing can stop our coldness or heatness. Anything it will be resistant to. No matter how extreme the weather is, it will be resistant. So no one will be able to stop us. Ha ha ha, this is truly my whole plot all along. They still haven't realized the disease, but it's been out for 2 years, and no one has discovered that people had a disease in them. Alright, back. Extra bacteria. This is the time where we finally buy our first thing. We'll get this. And we finally gotten Greenland. So now everyone's discovering it because I got the first symptom. Now people are panicking because 6 million people have this disease. They have retro rash. So since it is called retro rash, we obviously have to have a rash involved with it. And it causes pneumonia. So most scientists will fall asleep if they have this disease. Now, Iceland's going to be the first to work on the cure. But now, soon with people falling asleep randomly, could cause car accidents. But not bad, severe ones. So, no basically no longer exists, people. But more and more soon, we'll get, especially with the auto upgrading it, we'll get even closer. And soon we're gonna need coughing. But before coughing, we could get seizures. So we're gonna try to get 7. See if we can do it. Now everybody's dying with the symptoms. They're not no longer existing, but everyone is just getting infected more because of the symptoms. Everybody's panicking. And when you panic, it's easier to get, infected if you panic. So we almost have 7 million people infected. Crazy. And then soon we'll have the whole population. But everyone's trying to work on healthcare, try to end this disease, but it's not gonna be easy. Now the Brunix, I don't know what that is canceled due to this bacterial disease. Now, not a virus. When we get virus, it's about to go crazy. It is about to go down. So now, how much healthy people are left? So, no, we have 6 billion people infected. My calculations are wrong. So we have 6 billion people infected. There's only 100,000 couple of people left. We infect those, then the whole we almost have the whole entire world now. It's only 90 million people who are still healthy without the disease. Daily infections goes to 7,000. So we're in 2023. The World Cup is canceled. Good, they're canceling more stuff, which means people are basically stuck to kill. Or not stuck to kill, but stuck to do nothing. Then we'll involve seizures because everyone's like, oh, they're involved to kill. Involved to die. So, here we go. The first death ends up in Brazil. The first person to no longer exist is going in Brazil. Brazil ends up getting no longer existed. And now more people are having seizures and dying. People are trying to fight for the cure. But we are not letting them. With our power, we will not let them. We'll make people sleepy. So since they're sleepy, production is not doing well. Since there's multiple countries doing it, they are doing well. But we've already killed a lot. So, see, 25% of the cure is already done. But we are not going to let them win. We are not gonna let them win. We are not. Just trust me on this. Now, we're not getting any more points. Now, that's a problem. We're not getting any points because we have the whole world infected. But more people just have to die. But since we have the whole world infected, we can devolve these. Let's get rid of all of these things. This should give us some points to buy more abilities to keep them from going crazy. So, we're dissolving all of these, which gives us 14. Not enough to get abilities, but those are important. Symptoms. Now, since this is just spraying the disease, we don't need it. Now, to get this, we need 26. So, sadly, we can't, but we're going to have to make people die faster. We're going to do this, which should make it go crazy. But the cure is almost done. But we are killing fast. Now with 10, let's get a new ability. We get this for infection. Don't want that. Since Iceland did it first, we can take out more countries. More countries we take out, the better. So now the cure is stopping because people are dying a lot. So they can't really produce the cure as much. They got it to 50%. They're almost there on completing it. They're going by fast. But they're not going to complete it when I tell you that. This cure is going to spread. They're not going to complete it. This should slow down the cure some more with these bottles. $75 of the cure is complete. So, I think this could have been the end of Retro's run. Because our drug resistant is not powerful enough. But you know what we thought? There's nothing we can really do. So, this is it. This is maybe the end of Retro. But we've killed more than the Black Death, which means something. When you kill more than the Black Death, that's how you know your disease did not disappoint, but still disappointed because it didn't finish off. So, if it doesn't finish this, if the world doesn't end here, well, I don't know what to tell you. I'll call it a video. Once we lose here, and this is it. The gold gets quiet. Cure starts to go down a little, but we're not strong enough. The whole world's focusing on cure. And the cure has been made. And they're getting up there. So see, trying to keep our dead people going. People are starting to get healthy. But people are still dying. So that's good. That we're still, if we kill 1 billion people, I'll be really happy. And this is it, boys. The cure is here. There's not that many people. The disease is disappearing, as you can see in the countries. I don't think before the world ends, and it is over here. I think the cure should be finished. Now everything's opening back because now no one is infected. We couldn't take out 1 billion people. Let's see infected people. I want to see. Where's it at? I was gonna check before we lose. There we go. So, our retro rash was eradicated. So, how much we killed was pretty good. Our problem here was kind of that infectivity was big. So we took it down a notch and we're like, you know what, we don't need it. And then the lethality just died. It didn't go high. But severity did go high, but we couldn't live super long. So that's it. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see y'all next time. Peace!